Hello there everyone and welcome back to another episode of DML. So, the new Halloween Chills and Thrills event has actually already begun. It started about 3-4 hours ago, but I was busy at the time. So, let us go and take a look, and yeah, the first prize is going to be the Hellhound dragon at tier 6. We finally made it to Spooky Manor. It's even creepier than I imagined. Oh, you bet we weren't brave enough to search the manor for the mysterious dragon living inside. Let's prove her wrong. You go on ahead, I'll be right behind you. Far, far behind you. Good luck. Oh, I like that little backstory there, but the actual things that we have to collect for the Chills and Thrills event are pumpkins. And to collect pumpkins, it's like every other super event that we've done before. Collect gold when the marker appears above your habitats. And you can collect them by getting food, you can collect them by breeding, you can collect them by feeding, and collect them by winning battles and catching creatures. So it is pretty much same old, and I believe every 6 hours it is again that the pool does reset, and the higher up that you go in terms of level, the more things that you can collect. And it looks like there's 22 puzzle pieces that we have to unlock to get the Scarecrow, and at level 2 we actually get 25 gems as a reward, so that is actually really nice, and level 5 we get a rare chest, so come on, they are pretty good. They are pretty good. But we do have 500 to start off with, so let's take a look at this pretty map here, and there's some creepy Halloween music. What the heck? But I really like these little statues and all the effort that they put in to try and do the event this time around. Really cute. But let's take a look and see if we have enough to open this first chest over here anyway. There we go, and it costs 100. So no key out of the first chest, oh no! But obviously the first level, everything costs pretty much like nothing, so we don't really have to worry about that. And we'll take a look at what these require. So the first battle requires 4 elements here. Gosh, this music really is terrifying. But we can easily do this fight with our comet and our clay dragon. Let's go, let's wreck these scrubbies, shall we? But obviously the event is going to take up quite a lot of time while it's going on, and obviously there's 6 tiers, so you are going to have to keep coming back consistently every 6 hours. Go away, Java. But, you know, this event is doable. People have done the math. It is genuinely possible to do this event without having to pay any gems. It's not an only pay-to-win event. All that fun stuff as per usual that I always mention. But at least with these events every 6 hours, if you're someone like me that doesn't sleep for 6 hours a day, then obviously this works out pretty well. Oh, and this has the same 4 elements that we can use here. Sweet! But yeah, I probably get like 5 hours sleep on average per night. Sometimes not even that. So these events do work perfectly for me. Obviously, if you're someone that sleeps for 15 hours a day, then maybe these events will be a little bit problematic, since you'll end up missing out on 2 sets of, what's it called? Item pool refills in that time. But, you know, I'm excited for the event. We did get every single dragon from the Trainer Trials event, so I'm hoping that the same thing happens this time around as well. But we should be able to open up the first chest, get straight on to level 2, and then we can get on to actually collecting some extras. There we go, we've opened it up, and there's the key. Chills and Thrills! It's kind of a spooky name. We even got a card pack, nothing of use though, unfortunately. But then obviously level 2, we're going to start off here, and I haven't taken a look at the cheapest routes or anything yet on the wiki. There's a lot of paths to go down already, Jesus. It's probably just going to be cheapest for us to go straight up to this chest first. And then, yeah, probably this one down here. But obviously we do have to go and collect all of our stuff that we need first. So there's going to be some creatures around here. probably, if I were to guess. But what am I doing? We could just collect all these by going boop, and we got 148. I almost said tomatoes. They're pumpkins. And let's place all of our dragons here just so that then we can level them up and get all the stats from them. And normally with the breeding section, I've always done it with the fire and wind dragons just for the chance to get the unusual, but I'm sure there is a better combo out there somewhere if someone can tell me what it is. But I always do that, and then we get our 25 for this, so then obviously it looks like they have brought it down a little bit, but every half an hour we can keep coming back and fixing that. So it looks like we will have to change up our breeding combo in future. But you know, these are the early days, still working out everything to do with the event for now. But if you have really low level dragons, like just keep hatching fire dragons, then obviously you can just keep leveling them up again. I don't know why I was struggling to think about what that was. Okay, so we've finished the pool for that. And then what else do we have? Collect food, of course. So we can go boop, and we've got all of this luscious, lovely food here. And then we can put some more hour-long food in, since we've got another 2 hours that we can keep coming back for. But it looks like these cat creatures are blending in very well, because like that cat creature that I just clicked on, the pumpkin, he blended in very nicely. Unless they're just not appearing for me. We might have to wait a little bit, because it doesn't look like there's any around here yet. Well, that's a shame. But we can also get them for winning battles, obviously. So if we do this, then we, just by doing auto battles, I can get my pumpkins. How good is that? I don't have to do anything. Wonderful. Bellissimo. I love it. I love not having to do anything. Oh, that's my favourite. Yeah, let's auto battle all of these, get all the pumpkins that we can get. And then we can continue on with some more level 2 stuff. So yeah, obviously, the first few levels are easy peasy lemon squeezy, but later on it becomes a mess. So, if you don't know what the cheapest routes are, don't do what I do and just go in blind, just check the wiki and you should be able to find out just very, very easily. So we need another 100 pumpkins. Go away! I want to be up here. There you go. So I'm just going to keep doing the snowball boss fight over and over again, because we can one-shot him. There we go. Go on to the next fight. Simple as. But if you want to earn a lot of gold, then just do the same thing that I'm doing. Just go ahead, beat the boss, redo. You know the drill. But the winning battles is probably one of the easiest ones to complete in the later tiers, along with feeding dragons. But to be able to do it, you need a lot of portal gems. And I collected the max amount because I knew that this event was coming up. But if you don't have a lot of portal gems, then it's obviously going to be a little bit harder for you. So that's why I pretty much always say add as many people as you can from the DML forums, even make a secondary Facebook account and just link that to this game if you really have to, because just having a lot of friends every so often, they will send you gifts. They just do. People are nice when it comes to gifting usually. Unless you don't send stuff to them, in which case everyone just removes and blocks you. Take that into account. But I believe that we're gonna hit a max amount, surely. 20, so we could do 2 more. Goodness gracious me, it feels like I've done 1 billion already. You know, oh god, what was that voice break? I really do hate Snowball, but at the same time I love him because he's so convenient. And he gives me so much gold. But I've seen his face too many times, and he just keeps dying, and he just doesn't care. He just does not care in the slightest. So, obviously, we can't really do catch creatures. Collect food we'll do eventually. Breeding dragons we can do every half hour or however long it'll take when I start breeding a good combo. But, you know, there we go. There's our little pumpkin thing here. Look at how well that blends in comparison to, like, the gift boxes. I am not a fan of that. But anyway, we have quite a lot of pumpkins. So let us continue on. And if we click these ghosties here... Look, where did he go? He just disappears. Come on, boy. I guess there's nothing too special. Okay, so they have made it like this. So it might even be cheaper for us to just head over here and off to the right. But... you know, let's try down here. Let's see if we could do this fight down here. Yes, we can, because we have our wind and our earth element. Oh gosh, look, it's the Scarecrow and the deer thing that has a very weird name. So far, these first two levels are being kind to us in terms of what dragons we need. And obviously, having multiple elements is already better than what it was in the Forgotten Castle event, where you had to have, like, just one element, and that was it. Oh, that was a hell of a time. It was definitely a pain. But it looks like that's mostly fixed for now. But come on, this Scarecrow does look pretty sick. He looks really cool. I really do want to add him to the team, but it's obviously going to be troublesome. And we've got a little Hellhound that we can touch around as well. So I wonder if there's more stuff that we can sort of click around here. Anything else? Obviously we can click the little ghost, but I think he just disappears. Oh well, but for now I need to collect some more of these. They're not Catinos, they are just pumpkins. And they're obviously a little bit expensive. But, you know, I'll just wait for the food to come back and then I'll be able to continue on all that fun stuff. But the event obviously is about 9.5 days long. So it is a very drawn out event. There is a lot of stuff to do. We've got the Gloom Lady at level 3. We have the Hellhound at the final tier. So we've got a lot of work to do. A lot of stuff. And luckily I'm off for like a day, kind of. So I'll have a little bit of time to sort of mess around with all this fun stuff. But there isn't really too much else for me to do. So anyway, guys, for now I'm going to end it. But good luck with the event and all your breeding, all your other stuff, whatever you're doing, basically. But thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.